In my hands, I've got this Google AdSense paper. That means that I've hit 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours in 1 year. Thank you to everybody who subscribed to the channel and watches this kind of content. It really does help a lot. So if you're not subscribed, you can click the subscribe button now and the like button, because today I'm going to be talking about the things that I've learned to get to 1,000 subscribers as a guitar YouTuber. Well, this can apply to pretty much any YouTuber out there, not just guitar or heavy metal, whoever it is. So if you are watching this, the genre you're doing, it doesn't apply. This is just some of the things I've learned and things I want to talk about. Number one, YouTube is a lot of hard work. And I didn't plan to do YouTube back in 2007. I uploaded a video that a friend took with his point and shoot camera of a show I was playing. I played this cool solo at the end of Paranoid by Black Sabbath that I wrote, and I thought it was super cool, and I just wanted to share it with people, and I did that. And well, then over the years, a lot of camera audio videos, and and then I stopped doing it, and then I decided one day I wanted to come back. Well, when I came back, I wanted to produce something a hell of a lot better than what I was doing before. And it was a lot of work to learn that, I promise you. YouTube can be like a full-time job. You could literally do it more than your other job, and you can't stop, because the algorithm always wants more. People expect to see you out there every week. You don't realize how much work goes into a video unless you're doing it yourself or you see other people doing it. Most people are not YouTubers. They're not producing videos. They're going home and sitting there and eating pretzels and watching Netflix. I don't know why I said pretzels. I just assume that's a snack that most people eat. Either way, I like to spend my time doing this. Now, I really like it, so you have to enjoy the process. Like, I like video editing. I like playing guitar first and foremost. That's what I like doing, but I like talking to the camera. I like talking to you guys and being involved and just doing this kind of stuff. And I like creating. So if you like creating and you like the process, this is something that I think you will enjoy. And if you don't enjoy the process, well, it's going to suck. And if you don't enjoy it, it means you're going to be putting out subpar content. Hell, I haven't even put out much in the last couple weeks just because, well, lockdown, burnout, and all that stuff. I don't force things. I treat this more like a part-time job. Just remember, it's a lot of hard work, but if you enjoy the process and you enjoy doing this and creating video content or music or whatever it is you're doing, it's gonna be a good time. I think that you will enjoy it, but it is hard work. Number two, it's hard to get views. There's thousands of other people doing this guitar thing. You're out there competing on these platforms with big YouTubers, small YouTubers that aren't even in your genre. You are trying to get your video on new eyes all the time. And then you're still trying to, satisfy the people who are already there watching you, okay? And it's really difficult when you put in all the effort into a video and then nobody watches it because you put it on Facebook. And they throttle your YouTube links back. And then the feeds, like, I don't even see half the people I know stuff on my feed on Facebook. It's really tough because somebody's put up a selfie that day. It's not easy to get views. You can put it out there in all the groups. You put a teaser out there on Instagram. You link it on Twitter. You're just hoping that somebody is watching this, and then you get a few views, and then you get nothing. And it can be very, very discouraging when you put in all the work to get no views, okay? But you got to keep moving forward. It's like if you were playing baseball, and you get up there and you're on the mound. Let's say you're the pitcher. And every so often, if you watch baseball, you'll see this. You'll see somebody get up there, and they load the bases up. And then you get this, all-star batter up there. You get the grand slam. Somebody gets a home run. They do that. Well, you got to pitch like that didn't just happen. You got to pitch like you're winning that game. You might get pulled, whatever. This isn't a baseball channel, but I just think it's a good example. Like, you have to keep going. Just because this video doesn't get any views and that video doesn't get any views, one of them's going to. The more you put out video content, you will get success. I promise you that. If you keep doing it and you keep sharing it, you put in the work, more people start coming along, okay? But you're gonna have to put in that work. It's tough, it's discouraging, but man, I've had some successes out there too, and that feels good. It's not always gonna work the way you want it to. The world is ever changing, the internet is ever changing, but it is tough. It's tough to get the views, but just keep going. Keep going, you will see some success. Next up, there's gonna be people that in the community that you're in that are gonna have more subscribers than you. Some are going to have less. Sometimes you're gonna be ahead of them. Sometimes you're gonna be behind them. Some people get some massive success all of a sudden. Some people never see it. Don't worry about that kind of stuff. It's not really competition. It might be competition in algorithms, and algorithms are gonna push certain things, but those people are not your competition. Fact is, and if somebody else is succeeding, it means that you can succeed too. And you know, if you're involved in the communities and all that kind of stuff, that, you know, if they're succeeding, you can go along with them, okay? Doesn't make them a better person, doesn't make them a better player, it doesn't make them worse. It's just how it is. Life isn't fair, okay? I just want to let you guys know that. It's not fair. It's just how it's gonna go out here in the internet. Some people are gonna get 1 million subscribers. Some people are gonna tap out at 100. The fact is, you just gotta keep going. Okay, one of my favorite things about doing this YouTube thing is being involved in the community, especially the guitar community. Man, I know like you'll hear about some people being toxic and all this stuff. I have met so many cool people doing YouTube and just being involved in communities out on Instagram, on Facebook, just being here. Discord has been a huge thing. You know, I've got to meet a lot of people, and I will tell you this, that a lot of the cool people you're gonna meet are small YouTubers that don't have 1,000 subscribers. There is some insane talent. I don't want to name names just because it seems that it would feel like I'm picking favorites in this regard. I'm not here picking favorites. Some of you guys are just phenomenal at what you do, whether it's mixing or it's playing. Some of you guys are just incredible video editors. The fact is that I've met people that a lot of you know who you are. I said, I consider you guys friends. You know, I haven't met any of you physically in person. I would really like to change that at some point, but just being involved in the community, just like there's been a lot of laughs. I mean, you learn so much. Everybody out there has some skill. You don't know everything, but you can help them. They can help you. Man, like, I don't know. I just really enjoy it. I think that's probably one of my favorite things about doing this YouTube thing and just playing guitar, just being involved. The main thing is if you are out there wanting to be on YouTube, you need to be involved in a community. So get out there. Not every community is going to be the same as the other ones. Like, they all have a different dynamic. But I mean, like, I've got some pretty cool opportunities out of this stuff. It can't be about the money, but if it's about being involved in the community, I think you guys are really going to like doing this, because that is one of the most satisfying things. Now, next up, it's all the skills you're going to learn. Yeah, you might not hit 1 million subscribers. This may and probably will not ever be your lifetime job. The world's ever changing, but you're going to learn a lot of skills. And trust me, I've been slow with this. Video editing, for example, shooting videos, learning camera settings, how to light something. I'm still bad at a lot of these things, but the more you do it, the better you get at it, okay? In this day and age, doing this stuff, it's not just about being good at your instrument. Like, let's face it, playing in a cover band at the bars in your local area is probably not, you're not gonna make it doing that. But if you like doing that, there's nothing wrong with that. I actually should do that a bit more, honestly. But you know, you get all your skills like learning how to record audio, learning how to work a camera, learning that you have to do different things with your room other than just boring white walls like behind me. Just all that kind of stuff. All the skills you're gonna learn that you wouldn't learn by just sitting there watching Netflix. You know, like I've learned a lot doing it, things that you'd never think you would have to learn in life. But that's one of the most satisfying things to me is learning. I used to think I never liked learning. That was mostly school making me feel like I was stupid. But actually, I love learning. I just needed to find something that I liked doing. And one of the things okay, I learned how to do photography, all related just to doing guitar YouTube. I bought a camera. I needed to learn how to use it, So all the skills that are involved just on how to recording, editing, making thumbnails, learning how social media works. I mean, social media sucks, but still, there's a lot to learn. But that's one of my favorite things. So, hey, there's skills here. If you're not making money on YouTube, you might be able to make money with one of those other skills you learned, like editing videos, editing photos. I don't know what it is that you like. You need to figure that one out for yourself. But it's all those skills you're learning. Trust me, that part of it right there is absolutely worth it. Last but not least, you got to have fun. If you're not, like I said, if you're not having fun, it's going to suck. One of my favorite things about doing this is making, a really cool music video. Some of the video shoots that I've actually done when you could actually have people around and stuff have been some of the most fun things I've ever really done. And I mean, there's a billion fun things to do, but it's something that maybe not a lot of people see, but you get the right group of people. Shooting videos can be really fun. I love the ones I do with Zach. Those are always those are a really fun time. I just started doing the live streaming thing. Those have been awesome. Every time have been awesome, super fun. I really like that. You know what? That's the thing. If you're doing this for fun and you're doing it for the right reasons, you're going to enjoy doing this a whole lot more than forcing yourself to do it. And another thing I will just say, if you're going to do it, just do something. Do anything, even if it sucks. If it sucks, it's okay. As long as you're having fun doing it, at the end of the day, you've still made something and you put it out there. And trust me, putting yourself out there is incredibly difficult. The whole world's watching. Well, I said they weren't earlier, but the whole world could watch you and criticize you. They might tell you you're doing great. They might tell you you suck. But guess what? If you want to do something, no matter what it is, you might suck at it, but you still accomplish something. And that means if you've accomplished something, you don't suck. And an accomplishment is just being able to see anything through to the end. Okay, guys, I don't know if this video is any good or told you anything. Just a little bit of my insight. You know what? What are the things that you've learned while doing YouTube, if you're on here, or any kind of social media? And just put that down in the comments and just tell me what you guys think. Guys, have an awesome day, and I'll be back real soon. And yeah, I think it's the weekend. Well, by the time you see this, during the week. So yeah, you know what that means? Have an awesome day, whatever day it is that you're watching this, and have fun. And I'll see you guys all next time. See yous.